It's the Daily Dose from Countable, citizen tech telling you what your government is doing and what you can do about it. I'm Andrea Seabrook. The Green New Deal. It's a proposal put forth by Democrats in Congress, including millennial superstar Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez of New York and climate legislation guru Ed Markey of Massachusetts. It's gotten a lot of attention, especially for the parts of it that fall under the word green. In news stories, all over social media, descriptions of the Green New Deal have focused on its stated goals of bringing U.S. carbon emissions to zero, building the renewable energy industry, and so on. And yes, its basis is the future of green. But when you actually listen to the politicians who wrote it and introduced it, you might not know that.
Today is a big day for people who have been left behind.
This is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Because today is the day that we truly embark on a comprehensive agenda of economic, social, and racial justice in the United States of America. That's what this agenda is all about.
Perhaps we should think about this a different way. Maybe we should look at this, quote, Green New Deal less in terms of the green part and more in terms of the New Deal part. It's 1933. President Franklin Delano Roosevelt hovers over a telegraph button, and when he hits it, it will signal the start of a major infrastructure project.
It is an honor to initiate the construction of the greatest bridge ever built, the bridge between San Francisco and Oakland.
This, of course, is part of the New Deal, FDR's big spending, bold initiative that most economists agree helped the U.S. recover from the Great Depression. And what's interesting about this, for the purposes of this discussion anyway, is how differently we talk about government now, how different it is from how they talked about the New Deal at that time. No one was saying, hey, we need a bridge. Should we build one? How should we pay for it?
The largest construction job undertaken.
Listen to what FDR himself said were the big reasons for building the Bay Bridge.
Because it brings additional employment to thousands of men and women who are getting the material ready, and to another 6,000 or 7,000 more people who will work directly on the job of construction.
It may sound subtle, but the reasoning FDR used for the New Deal is really different from how we think about government today. In some ways, it's become taboo to say that the government should spend a lot of money for the main purpose of putting Americans back to work. That's not what taxpayer dollars are supposed to do, right? They're supposed to buy things. And so, back to the present, it's striking to hear lawmakers describe this Green New Deal in similar terms. They're saying the goal is green, but the path is about doing government a different way, a sort of FDR way.
There is no combating climate change without addressing what has happened to indigenous communities.
Again, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
That means that there is no fixing our economy without addressing the racial wealth gap. That means that we are not going to transition to renewable energies without also transitioning frontline communities and coal communities into economic opportunity as well. That is what this is about. It is comprehensive.
So here's the thing. No matter what party you identify with, no matter your ideology, it is interesting to notice and think about what the real message is here, the big question this poses. What is government for? What should we do with the massive pool of taxpayer dollars that we collect? Should federal spending always be about buying a thing we've decided we need by some process? Or can it be about something else? About creating a jobs program, hiring a bunch of people, changing the economic reality of people who've been left out of the evolving economy? It's a really interesting and important question, so let's talk about it. Bring your thoughts to Countable. It's citizen tech putting you in charge of your government. I'm Andrea Seabrook. Talk to you Monday.